going on, everybody? Today on Cooking for College, as you see, we got some pretty shirts here that Ben is modeling for us. Yeah, he's a great model. Get all angles of it. Get out of here. Alright, today is opening day for the Braves. Opening day for all of baseball, but the Braves are on right now. And for the occasion, I'm making a couple different things. I'm going to make Velveeta cheese dip. You just take a big old block of Velveeta cheese, some Rotel, however spicy you want, and some Italian sausage that I've already browned here. You can just buy the little pack of Jimmy Dean sausage and just brown it just as good. I happen to have raw Italian sausage in the fridge, so I just threw that in there. And also I'm going to do some bratwurst, and I'm going to do the bratwurst with sauteed onions on hoagie rolls. And so those are going to be very delicious. But we're going to start with the Rotel because this is going to take a little while. You just want to get your pot. You can do it on a crock pot if you have that. If you don't have a crock pot, it's fine. You can just do a regular pot on the stove. Oh, lost a little bit of cheese on that one. Alright, so you just unwrap the whole thing and you do a block of Velveeta to a can of Rotel. So you can just unwrap it, and as you can see, it's already pretty soft, so you just put it in there. And keep your heat pretty low, because if you turn your heat up too high, it will burn the bottom and you'll have this nasty cheese, like black burnt cheese on there, and you don't want that at all. So now I've already got my Rotel, it's already open. You just gotta get the top out. So pour that in. Pour in the Rotel. Okay, and I just had mild Rotel because I have spicy Italian sausage, and they will kind of cancel each other out. You want to try to break some of this cheese up a little bit. Let it all sit there and mix together. Like I said, you just brown your meat, and you can go ahead and dump in the Italian sausage now, or you can wait till later. I'm just going to go ahead and dump it in. Alright. And the most expensive part of this is the Velveeta cheese. It's like $4 for the big block. But then the Rotel is like 69 cents, and the Jimmy Dean Italian sausage is like $2. And this much of that, or that much of everything, it will feed me, Kira, Ben, and Ryan. Ryan's over here too, watching it with us, and it'll feed us, and we'll also have lots of leftovers. So just a couple extra bucks, and it will last you. It will last you for the rest of the week as a nice snack. You just dip chips in it, tortilla chips, and it's excellent. Alright, now we finished that Rotel dip. We let it go. It took about 20 minutes. You got to keep it on low heat so the bottom doesn't burn, and you just got to keep stirring it every 5 minutes. And this is all we have left because we had some more people come over and we absolutely destroyed it because it's absolutely amazing. So that's left over. That didn't take long. That's a great appetizer with some tortilla chips. And now I'm going to do the bratwurst. And the bratwurst I'm going to do on top of hoagie rolls, or inside of a hoagie roll with sauteed onions on top. And I've got the onions going on like 8 or 9 or 7 or 8 right now. And I just cut them up. I got them in there like that. I cut them up, salt, pepper, a little bit of teriyaki, and some honey barbecue sauce, because that's what I'm going to put on top of the bratwurst. But I took the onion, just a whole onion, it's like $1, and you just cut it into little slivers like this, and then just like that, into your desired thickness. So I just cut it into little circles and then cut it up like this, and you can just drop that right in. I'm going to drop that extra one in whenever I drop in my bratwurst. Okay? Now my onions are going pretty good. You can tell when they're done because they start getting really soft, and you can cut them right in half like very easily. They're flimsy and you can cut them right in half with a spatula. Alright, now for the bratwurst, I've got, normally you boil bratwurst, you can cook them on the grill, or you cook them in beer or something like that, but I don't have any beer, so I use Coke. I got this from a friend of mine, Daniel Deloach, who taught me how to do this. And I'm using beer and a little bit of water, and you just boil the bratwurst in there.
Coke.
I'm sorry, not beer. Coke and a little bit of water. And you just boil the bratwurst in that mixture for about 5 to 10 minutes until they start getting cooked through. You can tell the color will change. That's just a raw bratwurst, and the color will start getting darker, and it'll start looking like like a sausage or something like that. And I'm just going to drop those in there. Turn my heat up to about 7 or 8, and let those go for about 10 minutes. And then when they're done, I'm going to pull them out, and I'm going to sear them in the leftover juices from the onion, and then put them in the hoagie roll with honey barbecue sauce and onions on top. It's going to be very good. Alright, so it's been about 8 to 10 minutes, and my bratwurst, you can see boiling in that Coke. You can see right on top it's getting that film. Can you see it? That's when it's getting good. That's when you know it's about done. And I got my oven set at 350 degrees. I'm going to take my hoagie rolls and open them up. Open them up and put them right on the rack. You don't need a pan or anything. You just throw them right on the rack and toast them. Just put them face down like this. Just throw them right there on the rack. Alright, and I got this still hot, so I'm going to pull my bratwurst off. And I'm going to get them out. I'm going to grab them out of my water, and I'm going to put them on the in the frying pan that's on pretty high, about 7 or 8, and sear them off, just to get them nice and crispy. Alright, get all 4 of them on there. Okay, make sure you got all your burners off. And you're just going to let those get hot, and then while they're starting to brown off, I'm going to throw my extra onion in there. Let those go for a second. Now I got honey barbecue sauce, and I got spicy honey because I like spicy, but everybody else just wanted a classic honey barbecue sauce. These are like $1 or $2 at your grocery store. Just throw a little bit extra of that on top. Alright. Alright, now that my bratwurst have been sitting in this pan, they started to open up. You can see how they start to split open. That's when you know they're good and seared off. Let those go. I'm going to put my buns in here at 350. I'm going to pull those out. They're nice and crispy. And you can butter them if you want. I didn't want to butter them this time, but you can. That'll soften them up a little bit. Alright, but I'm going to take my onions that I'd already cooked and dump them right in on top of the bratwurst. Alright, just like that. Now you can turn your heat off. You come over here. You take one bratwurst, put it right in that hoagie roll. And you get a big old thing of onions. Get a big old thing of onions. Put them right there on top. Alright, now you can either get... Sorry guys. Alright, and now you can either... I have spicy honey and regular honey barbecue sauce. I'm going to take the spicy honey and put it right there on top. Alright. So there we go. Right there. Nice bratwurst. Good, fantastic baseball thing. A lot of people, you can put all sorts of stuff on bratwurst. You can do peppers and stuff like that, but I just went with straight onions, the nice cheap way. Just like from the ballpark. Come on, Ben, come get your bratwurst. Alright, everybody, that was Cooking for College.